Hello guys and welcome back to another video. It is friggin' miserable weather, and if you're from the UK, you're probably in a similar situation to what I am right now. We've had loads of crap weather for the last few weeks, and the last few days it's been really torrential rain. The river's swollen, it's rising, it's brown, it's full of weed, but I'm in such a good mood because I've got a brand spanking new BFS set up with me today. I've been waiting for this to arrive to make a video, and the weather's not going to stop me, the conditions are not going to stop me, and today we're going to be targeting the slack areas, trying to find some big perch, because whenever the river's up and mucky, you'll find nobody seems to want to fish it because it becomes a bit more difficult. But the thing is, you may not catch as many fish in these conditions, but the fish you do catch tend to be a lot bigger, and that's what we're going for today. Stretch river today that I've actually not really fished much. I've fished it once in my lifetime, and hopefully I'll get some good luck. Right, let's crack on. Now, what are we looking out for when we're targeting big perch on a swollen, horrible, nasty looking river like this? And the answer is slack waters. It's always slack waters. And it's not necessarily because the big fish don't want to be in the main flow. The bigger fish obviously are strong and they can fight the main current if they want to. But what's actually in the slack waters is the food. All the bait fish will be stacked in these margins. The small fry, they can't hack the main current when it comes up, and therefore they all get pushed into the slacks, and it condenses them down and makes the bigger perch a lot easier to find. Because those big perch are no longer hunted up and down the river chasing these bait fish. They're all stacked in one place, or rather a handful of places. Wherever you find a good slack water stacked with bait fish, there's more than likely going to be a perch there. Now whether you're going to catch one or not is a different matter, which is why I brought a variety of different baits with me today. Spinner baits, chatterbaits, some creature baits. Generally when the water's coloured and it's thumping through, something with a lot of vibrations, a lot of flash, something that mimics a bait fish down the margin that isn't doing too good. The perch get fired up and they want to smash it. And these are the conditions that are hard, but when you find the fish you can really be rewarded with some fantastic specimens. Lovely slack over there. Come on, Chris, get your act together. Cast into it. Perfect. Got to be a perch over there somewhere, hasn't there? There we go. Yep, there was. It's only a small one. Don't need to get the net out for this one, I don't think. Flip it. Knew there had to be one over there. Really nicely hooked. Offset hook. Beautiful little stripey, a little bit washed out because it has been coloured the river for a little while now. I've just realised the water's over there, so it's going to give him a little throw. Whoa. He just about landed in the water there. This is a really nice looking swim. Got a chatterbait in my pocket, good vibe on the hook. It's darker down here, so I think having that vibration is going to help. Oh, that's a big perch. I got stuck in the weed. As I pulled my bait out the weed, a big perch chased it up. He wasn't a monster, but for these conditions it would have been a decent fish. I'd have been happy for it anyway, let's put it that way. Because that fish came in quite shallow, I'm actually going to put on the chatterbait that I brought with me. I believe this is a multi-vibe. There we go, there we go. There we go, we got it. Oh, that's different fish for the same one. Oh, that's a cracking perch. That's a cracking perch. Where's my net? Where's my net? Sliding down on my ass. Oh. Sorry, you guys didn't get to see me net that fish. That is a cracking perch on the chatterbait. I'm going to say about 43, 44 centimetre. Absolutely choked it. Look at that. So guys, bit of a story behind this one. Fantastic perch, just a smidge under 42 centimetre. Another one of those perch that in the winter time will probably be pushing £3. Right now it's probably about 2¼ to 2½ pound. I had a chase in on the Good Vibe, right into the margin. It didn't come back for it, so I thought, right, maybe it wants a bigger bait. So I changed over to a multi-vibe with a finesse fillet trailer, cast it down the swim, second cast out, boom. This tank absolutely nailed it. Right, let's get him well rested, get him back, see if we can get anything else from this swim. Oh, that is awesome. Alright, let's let this chunky guy go. Really nice fish. See you later, buddy. Thanks for letting me catch you anyway. Felt great on this new BFS setup as well. Absolutely banging. Leaned against this tree, nice and relaxing. Yeah, I think I've genuinely, by catching that perch, spooked up any other fish that might have been down here. The one that actually chased in the Good Vibe, was a smaller fish. I'm like 60% sure that was a different fish to what I saw at first. But on here, especially with the big perch, when you tend to catch, especially with lures, if you catch one, we generally spook all the others that may be down there from that spot. Or they might have just gone down to a swim further downstream, so we can always just work our way down and see if we can find the shoal again. Oh, that was another hit. That was definitely another hit. He has a perch behind it. Got it. There was another one in the swim. There was another one. Yes. Where's my net? Where's my net? We got another one, guys. Don't think it's quite as big as that last one I just caught. Damn it, I should have kept it in the net. Could have had a brace shot. Oh, God. Oh yes, another fantastic perch. Oh, about the same size, an absolute beauty. If I'd have just kept that one in the net for another 2 minutes or minute, I've literally just released it. I just thought I'll have a few more long cast downstream. Bang. Saying that I don't like to keep the fish in the net too long if I'm holding them. Normally only for about 2 or 3 casts, and if there's nothing there, then normally I'd let them go. So. What another fantastic perch. This one's bang on 40 centimetre and probably about £2. I'd say bang on £2. Absolutely stunning. Caught, I'm going to say, within about 10 minutes of catching that first one. Exactly the same bait, multi-vibe with a finesse fillet craw trailer, right down the margin in a bit of a slower bit of moving water. And if I had just kept the other perch in the net for 2 minutes more, we would have had a beautiful brace shot, but I'm more than happy with that. Absolutely fantastic. Let's get it back. This is why we hit the river when it's in flood. Amazing. Well, he's ready and raring to go. His dorsal fins up. God, he's an angry guy. That's why I let him rest us for a minute. Come on. See you later. God, he's off like a rocket. So guys, what a fantastic bit of action we've just had down in that margin underneath that tree. 2 cracking perch tamed on my brand spanking new BFS setup, and I figured now's probably the right time to show you it. It is a real sexy looking setup I'm using today. I'm fishing the Rod Father 3 to 14 gram casting rod absolutely perfect BFS setup for this kind of fishing, and perfect for casting the baits I'm throwing today, like the chatterbaits, the spinnerbaits, creature baits. And the reel that is on there is the Shimano Aldebaran BFS reel. An absolutely sexy looking combo when put together, really well balanced, and it felt so good getting those big perch. But now I'm itching for more, so it's time to move on and hopefully get some more action. Probably stick with that multi-vibe chatterbait that I've got on, 7 gram. I've got a finesse Fillet Craw trailer on there. It nailed it in this one. We'll try it further up. Obviously I'm using a couple of different style baits too. Also got finesse fillet worm, and I've also been using a little good vibe spinnerbait as well. Just trying to get a reaction strike from these perch. It's working so far. Let's get some more on the bank.
This spot looks really, really juicy. Although I've fished here before and I've never caught out. I've never caught a single fish in this swim, but when the water comes up like this and it's coloured and you've got extra water, the fish end up in areas where they're not normally sat. We've got a lovely slack and I can see baitfish all the way down this margin, all the way down there. And if the baitfish are there, the perch shouldn't be far behind. Here's loads of small chub and what appears to be roach. There we go. Let it sink a minute. Come on. There we go. Oh, it's a big perch. Missed it. I knew there had to be a fish down there. What did I say? And it is one of those swims where I'd never normally get anything here. There we go. Got one. There we go. Lovely perch on the chatterbait. Yet again. Not a monster, but nettable size. Just throwing that chatterbait in the net. I don't think we'll be able to get any more. Seeing those fish have been forced into these slacks for their forage. Like I say, I don't normally find anything in this spot, perch or pike or even baitfish. There we go, another perch. Next cast out. Because the water's up and coloured, the baitfish are gathered in the slacks, and so are the perch. That's another one on the chatterbait. And things like these chatterbaits just really get these perch fired up in this kind of conditions. Can't resist it. Well, let's go with the chatterbait and then we'll try maybe the finesse fillet worm. Would have been nice to get the bigger one. I did have it hit it at first. It was the big one which was the first contact I made. Probably a 38 or 30 centimetre fish. Probably a 37 or 38 centimetre fish, the bigger one. Got it. Oh no! Oh, such a delayed hook set then. We're not going to get that fish now. Don't know if that was a bigger one or not. But I'd only seen one other fish chase it in and it was a good size one. There we go. We got it. That's the bigger one, I think. Constantly changing baits, making the most of every swim. 3 perch in the net within 10 minutes.
Well, that was exactly what I was saying earlier on about how these fish are forced into areas where you sort of wouldn't normally find them. That is a slack water down there that I've never really caught anything from in the past. I've always tried it because it always looked quite nice. There's never any bait fish there, never any perch there. Water's up, risen, the bait fish are pushed into that slack area, and we had 3 lovely perch. I'm sure there might have been 1 or 2 more down there, but I think we might have spooked them after we caught these. Fantastic bit of sport. Started off on that chatterbait multi-vibe, had a bit of action, changed back over to soft plastic bait, bang, caught another one, the slightly bigger one. probably about a 34, 33 centimetre fish. Right, let's get these ones back. Lovely.
Yep, there is. Or is that a pike or a perch, or feels like a big perch? Yep, that's a good perch. Another good perch. No, that could be another 40. Just gonna get under the chin so I can see that down its mouth. Look at that. Made that bait disappear.
Slightly smaller than the other two big ones that I caught. I haven't measured it, but I'm going to assume it's probably about a 39. I think it's just ever so slightly smaller than that last one I caught, I think. Although it is a beautiful fish. Definitely the best looking one of the session so far. Nailed the finesse fillet worm.
Perfect.
Well guys, the sun is now setting and that means the end of our session. What a fantastic session it's been though. And I think I've sort of proven what I tried to get across in the beginning, that even when the conditions are really bad like they are today, and I've not seen another person on the bank, which is crazy. I'm assuming these conditions have probably put a few people off. Rivers raging through, loads of weed. It's been miserable weather today, raining, windy and horrible. But those big fish are still there to be caught. They're still hungry. And if anything, are actually slightly easier to find and catch. You just need to find the slack waters. And if you do what I've done today and get on the bike and rove the river, you just hit slack water after slack water and eventually you get the jackpot and you get those nice big juicy perch. If you want to check out that fantastic BFS setup that I've been using today, I'll link some of it down below. I'll link the rod down below. I'll link all the baits I've used down in the description below for you guys to check out. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you've liked it, like it. If you want to see more, maybe think about subscribing, and I'll catch you guys later.